Hey everybody, what's going on? ShabbyDoo here, and today I wanted to show you something a buddy of mine have been doing for the past couple weeks. We've been playing Eco, and we're about to blow up the Meteor now, but beforehand, I wanted to show you these sweet lasers that you can see just gathering particles right now, and also give you a tour of the base and what we've done. If we look at the map here, you can see Superman here has built this entire platform to where we've been operating out of in the end game, and we started off up in the sticks here. So why don't we head up to the sticks and kind of see where we started. So you can see here, we got a nice processing plant garage. We've got 3 buildings here with storages on either side. This is just basically where all the work was happening at the very end. That's our oil field. We'll go check that out after. Nothing impressive there. The oil field moves so quick. Now, this was our first factory town right here with the brick house. This is our iron mines. So that's where all the magic happened here. First concrete building. That's when we decided to move. It's beautiful. Yeah, see that right there? Those are the floating windmills I created. It's a good trick to keep them out of your way. And this is where we decided to start our base off at, which did nothing for us because we did almost nothing up here. So we've got our first 3-story home. We've got our houses all built up, so we had our nice XP bonuses. It's all messed up now because we stopped caring about experience. You know, all sorts of things crafted up. Our kitchen. We stopped at, what, advanced cooking? And we didn't need the bakery. We didn't care about anything else. We didn't need much experience anymore, so we've just been chowing down on sausages. I mean, if you look at my calories here, I've eaten 348 charred sausages. So that's where we're at here. And this was his woodworking shop. Woodworking became absolutely useless to us, except to build some composite lumber for the very end, which we need to build the computer lab. And then down here, when we were working with mortar and stone, this was our granite mines. So we went all the way down. And about every 12 floors deep, we built a stockpile. So you can see we even still have a bunch of crushed stone here because we stopped needing it. All right, let's go take a trip over to the iron mines. So here is, like I was saying, this is our factory town where we started. We had all of our blast furnaces out here and everything. Then we moved in when we moved south. But here was our iron mines. Let's take a look at the nastiness down here. You see this? This is a large lumber stockpile filled with tailings. It's where all of our tailings have gone. And this is when we started playing with the front loader and the crane as well. So that's why it's kind of demolished down here. But it's the same style. Every 12 floors, we have stockpiles. We had a tailing stop here as well. Another stockpile there. We didn't have to go deep. We found the iron very quickly. These things work wonders for prospecting when you're actually looking for stuff. And then over here, this was our first engineer's shop in this concrete building. This is where we made all of our advanced materials before we got to modern stuff. So we have all these stockpiles here. And then we just have an empty shell of a building. All right, I think now you need to go see the copper and gold mine. So on the right here is our oil field. We weren't sure how big we were going to need this, but just one pump and one refinery is all we needed, and we had more materials than we could ever ask for. You can tell by all the pollution. So when we come down here, we just have the one pump. We disconnected the water output just because we didn't want it to be using the barrels while we built biodiesel. And then you can see in here, we just kept a constant flow of plastic. Like, we usually queued up 100 or 200 of every item and just let it run, because they only use, what, 2 things of petroleum, and you get back 2 barrels, and it only takes 1 barrel to make a petroleum, so it's essentially infinite. So you can always keep it running as long as you have the raw materials to keep yourself going. You can see a ton of plastic in here now. All right, now we'll go check out. We'll see the clay mines on the way. And then we went pretty far for the gold mines. You can see here's our road going out here, down and into the mountains. We found a good spot that had both copper and gold, so it worked out well. Here's our clay mine. You can see here we've got a lot of goodies. Oops, I got out. Let me in. Then we had this nice road built here. There's one of our original vehicles right there. You'll see on the left-hand side an antique, the powered wagon. We had brought that over here during our exploration, and then we would hand walk all the materials back to that power wagon and then drive home with it until we had this road finally built, which obviously took quite a long time. Can thank Superminch for this. He built all the roads and pretty much everything. And don't worry about all these stockpiles here. We've got a lot of rock out here. All right. So we've got our tower of stockpiles. We've got more back there to hold all the crushed rock. This is our archaic system. We just had this set up as a secondary for processing and crushing copper and gold while we did other things until we built the new system. So as we head down here, same setup. I've got two stockpiles on each side. One was for a tailing stop. And then we come down here. Here's another one, but this was the copper mines right here. So if you come back here, you can see this is when we started to use the front loader, and we were digging right into here. We have plenty of copper. I think after creating everything, we still had about 1,400 copper bars left over. And if we go all the way to the bottom, you can see we have nearly 3 stockpiles full of wet tailings here. And then this is all gold here. So this is where we're getting all of our gold from as well. So yeah, these are where we spent a lot of time digging before we got those front loaders and the crane. That's for damn sure. Yeah, we did everything before we had the front loader and crane. Like, we're pretty much done the game by the time we unlocked that. We had so much material stocked up because we're such hoarders. So, but that's everything there. So why don't we go get a good view of the Meteor and shoot this bad boy out of the sky and see what it looks like when we save the world. All right, Meteor is in sight. We've got enough power here. Let's blow this bad boy up. Superminch, would you push the button? 30 seconds. Now, while we wait for that countdown, I'll show you what we've got in the house here. So this is just a T4 house that you have to have. I think it's like 3.8 technically, with the computer in it. That's it. So let's get on the roof here, and let's check out this power. Whew, baby, look at it go. So we had the Meteor set for 60 days, because we thought we were going to do a server, but we decided not to. Oh, there it goes! Goodbye, Meteor. Ooh. Stay close to me, friend. This reminds me of Warlord's battle cry. You are victorious! I know, where are these fragments going here? Excuse me. We did it. Curious about those fragments. Let me look at the map here. I don't see any holes, so I think the fragments just disappeared into the atmosphere as they fell down. Well, that's it. That is... Oh, you beat the game. Oh, yeah, that's our coal mine over here. You can see. I didn't bother showing it to you. It's boring. It's a coal mine. That is how you blow up the Meteor and what it looks like. That was pretty cool. All right, guys. Yeah, if you love this little eco bit and you love the tour, make sure you hit that like button down below and do hit that subscribe button if you are new here as well. I didn't want to bore you all with the whole series on this. Literally, we spent about 5 days of in-game time between the two of us just mining and chopping trees down. Like, that was pretty much the entire time, and obviously him building these roads and buildings. It's not a very exciting series to watch all the time, so I figured I'd show you the end result, and I thought it was pretty good. So if you thought so too, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And otherwise, this has been ShabbyDoo and Superminch, and hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.